next inductee tonight is part of the Razorback football program, remains a great supporter today. We were talking about kickers and punters a moment ago with Greg. Bruce Lahay is one of the best that's ever been here. Please watch the video of Bruce. As a kicker and a punter for the 1981 Razorbacks, Bruce Lahay booted his way to first-team All-America honors. He lettered in football in 1978 and 79, and again in 1981. Lahay was part of the Razorbacks Southwest Conference Co-Championship squad in 1979 when the Razorbacks finished with a 10-2 record. Bruce led the nation in field goals in 1981, hitting 19 of 24 attempts, which is still tied for third all-time on the Razorbacks single-season list. In his only season as the Hawks place kicker, he was a perfect 31 for 31 in point-after tries. He also helped the 81 team to one of the biggest upsets in school history, a stunning 42-11 rout over #1 Texas.
The hold is good. The kick is in the air, and it is good.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Bruce Lahay. You got a cheering section here too tonight, Bruce.
I have a few people.
What does this mean to you tonight to be inducted?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank all the inductees and congratulate all of them. I timed everybody. It was 1 minute 37 seconds, so I actually have 18 minutes and 37 seconds to talk. And you know me, Chuck, I love to talk.
I do know.
Being elected and inducted to the Hall of Honor, I do it with great pride. But I can't do it if I don't involve the other 10 guys that were in front of me. Kicking can be easy, like Greg said, and kicking can be tough. The snap's got to be good, the hold has to be good, the line has to block. Man, all I got to do is swing my leg and kick a pigskin through those uprights. How easy is that? The 10 guys that did it were the most important ones to me. And like Greg said, that gentleman back there by the name of Ken Turner, he taught us to believe in ourselves. Steve Cox, Ish Ordonez, Greg Horn, when we were kickers back then, we weren't kickers. We were Arkansas Razorbacks. I played scout team fullback my freshman year. And Ivan, I got the living kicked out of me a couple times. I played scout team quarterback. We ran drills. We lifted weights. We were part of the Arkansas Razorback team because we wanted to be. And it was an entitlement that I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm a Razorback fan the rest of my life. So being inducted into the Hall of Honor for me is such a special pleasure. My dad used to take me out to a big field when I was a kid, and he would teach me how to kick. He would measure my punts. He would measure the length, distance, hang time. If I was kicking the ball, my steps were wrong. I owe a great deal of success to my father for getting me into football. Because it started when I was 10 years old and he was a high school football coach, and the only place I could go without getting hurt was to go with the kickers. So I went with the kickers. They would kick the ball to me and I would kick the ball back to them. Well, when I started kicking the ball further back to them, when they were kicking it to me, they asked me to go back and sit on the bench and finish practice. So it's a great honor. The Razorback tradition, it will never be forgotten.
You came to Arkansas, as you said, from St. Louis, and it has become your adopted home state. Talk, if you would, about your relationship with Arkansans, with Razorback fans.
When I signed my letter of intent to play at the University of Arkansas, I got recruited by 6 schools: Indiana, Notre Dame, Missouri, Southeast Missouri State, and the University of Arkansas. When I got home from my trip at the University of Arkansas, there were 400 letters in the mail from fans that said, "We want you. Your parents can stay at our house. Your family is welcome anytime. We want you to be a Razorback." I didn't get that from any other school. And I thought, if these people are this fanatical about football, then this is where I need to go. And I want to thank each and every Razorback fan for what you have done, for the following that you give to our athletes, the inductees here, the athletes today. You know, when they play that William Tell overture, and we as athletes run through that A, the hair on the back of my neck stands up every time. And it's the screaming fans, and it's the love of the Arkansas Razorbacks and the tradition that allows me to be a Razorback. It's allowed me from the time I got down here, and it will carry me until they put me in my grave. I'm an Arkansas Razorback, true and true.
Thank you, Bruce. Bruce Lahay, everybody.